Gracie was being a little bit difficult, but we're good now. Okay, what do we need? We need music to start with. Let's see. Give me a good mix of some sort to listen to. Here we go. This looks good. Perfect. There, that's a little loud. Hang on. Alright. Hi, Day. I saw that GameCube and Turtle are, Game Over Remix. Why not? I saw they're doing a race tonight, or versus racing, which... Whoops. Go back to that. Afriz, I don't know, whatever you prefer. Welcome. Good to have you. And Hudson pronounced it perfectly. Hudson knows what's up. Okay, so guys, guess what? This is the 20th installment of our game development series, I guess we could call it that. All right, we need to bump up the text size here so you guys can actually see something. There we go, that's better. I bumped it down because I was actually doing some for realsies stuff on here. 20th, yeah. And we're making really good progress overall. Let's see, let's take that there, put that there. Let's zoom in a bit. All right, so we're on version 5. We're gonna be kind of starting version 6 tonight. So, oh, thank you, perfect. The underscore is silent. So here's where we stand. Here's what I really want to get done before I feel like it is release ready. We have achievements. We have credits. We have levels. You can beat the game now. Like, you can get through all the different zones, beat 5 unique bosses, not randomly generated anymore, but I think it works out a little bit better. Maybe in the future we could have a more random mode. Yeah, any percent. You could technically do any percent now. So here's the big thing I think we need now. We need the unlockable characters to actually work. We need to have different characters you can play as. The music is still a little bit loud. Hang on, let's just, what do we want to do? We want to pull the microphone up a little bit, maybe? No, that's way too, that's much. That's a bit much. Let's just pull the audio down a bit. Let's see. Actually, you know what? I just really need to be closer to the microphone. That's what I need. Do you still have one of those, Hovercat, do you still have one of those canisters of peanuts? Cashews, excuse me. Cashews. Because that makes for a surprisingly nice... Oh, let's go for the taller one. Which one's wider? Which one's got a better circumference? Same? Okay. Well, we'll go with this. Oh, look at that. Look at that. All right, now that's right next to my face. I am in your ear, chat. All right, have a good night. Thank you for popping in. All right. Oh, you know what? I never actually turned... Oh, boy. Whoops. I never even launched the dashboard. I was in such a big hurry to get over here. Oh, Day, thank you for the raid. And let's get rid of this. Maybe... There it goes. Okay, we're back to normal. I just now noticed that the ticker wasn't going on, or any of the normal message processing was happening. So none of the commands were going to be turned on. So that was great. Caught that one in time. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to get unlockable characters. I don't know how my idea document, I've got a handful of decent ideas that are fairly easy to make happen. Oh yeah, it's Pixel all over again. So pretty much we just need artwork, which I've already got one decent one and one rough one. The triple has 0 of 684. That sounds about right. Hudson, thank you. Donation Camp Horizon. We're already way past $500 for the year, so I hope you guys are happy with that. I tallied it up the other day. Love spending my money. Good. I'm down with that. All right, so here's my current ideas for the unlockable characters. And some of these ideas are kind of ripped from other games. I'm kind of pulling the general idea frame from Crypt of the Necrodancer, where there's like a small change that greatly affects how the character plays. So first off, a character that does not have a mid-air reload penalty, like all of their weapons, like see how long it takes for the weapon to reload when I'm in the air versus when I'm on the ground. See, it's much faster on the ground. So consider a character who does not have a mid-air reload penalty. They reload just as fast in mid-air, but they take damage from being on the ground. Or I guess touching any solid wall or platform or anything. So basically, you're constantly having to sort of stay afloat as you go. In practice, I don't know if that's going to be like really, really difficult or what. Maybe the characters can start with a different set of weapons. Like for that one, you'd want to definitely start with a jetpack, for instance, just for extra mid-air mobility. But it just becomes a lot more of a hectic play style where you're a little bit more having to precisely move around. But on the benefit, you don't have to like wait to reload, because in normal play, you have to kind of get to solid ground, reload, and then begin your next assault. Whereas in this one, you could be constantly moving around through the air. Might be pretty cool and a little bit different. So that's one. The other, a kind of aggressive play style in which your HP starts slowly draining if it has been more than a certain amount of time since you have last damaged an enemy. And then every time you actually destroy an enemy, maybe you heal one, like you repair slightly with each enemy that you defeat. And then one that I really like the idea of, but I think would be I can't figure out a decent benefit to. Like, I can't figure out what the upside becomes. A character that is being followed by a few smaller little capsules, like a little trail of capsules that just follow at a very short distance. And if they take damage, you take damage. So you kind of are having to be a little bit more... It's kind of like the Shadow Mario stuff in Galaxy, but you're actually trying to defend the shadows. I don't know how to make that one actually, like, what becomes the flip side there? Like, do the small capsules attack enemies occasionally or something? I don't know. Got to figure out what a positive for that one would be. Hello, Pixel. We were just talking about you. And then maybe a challenge character that has like just 1 HP, kind of a like, oh, you've beaten everything else, but now can you beat the game without taking any damage at all? That kind of thing. Ooh, constant magnetization. That could be pretty nice. All right, let's start with the oh, I need some kind of quit game button as well. I'll add that to my to-do list, but that's not like a that's not terrible. Main thing right now is just get to the point where the game is playable and has unlockable content as you go. That's the big thing. Ah, Celeste, classic. So let's see here. So the other playable characters we have currently don't do anything different. Where's our characters list? So let's just temporarily set these guys to true. All right, so now we got Hopper and Beans. So Beans fits the, oh, no, but they don't, right now they don't even show up. So that's something. So we need some way of having a selected character. So we keep track of loot and all that. So let's have a current character, which by default is going to be Rover. Somewhere we've got our... all right. So main menu handlers in the UI handler. Here we go. That's where you actually select a character. There needs to be a cat. I was thinking that there should be some non-dog characters available that just kind of throw a loop in things. All right, so let's see here. Character button. On-click character. On-click character. So I guess all we really need to do is when you hit on-click character, we're just gonna say current character equals. Let's actually give it the entire character object instead. That makes a lot more sense. I like that better. So we're gonna have current character starts as null. Okay, so now everywhere, let's see, in our image files, we've got Rover. All right, so everywhere in the code where we have Rover for the image file, right here, for instance, image ID equals current character dot, I think it's just dot image ID. Let me go back to the character file. Yeah, dot image ID. Make sure the capitalization is right on that. Boom. Now what else does the character store? That's it. That's all we need. So I think now, at this point, if we select him, then he should be, yeah, there he is. Looking good there. Looking good there, Beans. And he's all glowy green because of, I guess, the console commands. Literally the same code as Rover, but as different art. I feel like the final unlockable will be like the challenge character of like 1 HP and maybe you're not allowed to buy any weapons. Like you get the pea shooter and that's it. Like you have to literally beat the game with just the pea shooter and 1 HP and that's it. Good luck. All right, so there's Beans looking good up there. Now what if we take Hopper here? He looks a little bit big. I'm gonna probably need to resize the image for him, but it's okay. It's good enough. All right, so now that lets us pull that. What we want next is the ability to process some special code based on the character. So, where are we gonna put that? What's our first one gonna be? Full speed reload. Full speed reload. So that is in our weapon handler. Weapon handler. So we've got our. Oh wait, actually, it might just be weapon. The weapon-based class. Here we go. Reload based on. Here we go. The mid-air reload ratio. So this step is going to be skipped. This step is going to be skipped if we are a certain player. Yeah, that's the thing, is like this grew way out of scope very quickly. Like, I feel like the first 2 episodes of this series were like approachable. It's like, hey, look, that's how we draw a circle on the screen. And now if we change this variable and we change it a little bit every frame, now the circle moves. But now it's like, all right, so this class handles all of our weapon code. We're just gonna modify that slightly. So let's see here. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna have flags. We're gonna have like little flags on these things. So is Beans gonna be the one, or is it Hopper? What's Hopper's thing gonna be? That's Germdove's dog. I put Germdove's dog in the game. Let's make Hopper the one that flies around. So we're gonna say mid-air reload equals true. Dove dog, yes. Germ dog. Mid-air reload. So we're gonna say if current character dot mid-air reload, then don't do this step here, which means we need to invert this here. There we go. So we're only gonna do the mid-air slow reload if you are. Oh, right. There we go. Is that better? Nope, that's not better. Cannot read proper. Oh, it's trying to run that code before we even start. That's fun. So it's actually running this update, this reload animation stuff before you even get into the game, like before you start playing. So let's add a check. All right. So first off, if we are Rover and we are in the air, we reload slowly. If we're on the ground, we reload quickly. If we are Hopper, then we reload quickly in mid-air. All right, so that's that. That is done. So now you can actually juggle yourself. Oh, that's gonna be very hard. That's gonna be very hard to manage. Oh boy. Yeah, that's gonna be tricky. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, that's not easy. Getting to the end of the level will be easy because you can just kind of flutter the whole way there. But yeah, that's gonna be rough. Okay, so now we need the code that says, you're gonna be damaged from touching solids. And we're gonna keep these separate. Damaged on wall. Damaged on solid. So let's see here. That is going to be in our player update function, I think. Ground. Is on ground. Perfect. We do have an is on ground function in here. So let's see. Oh, but we don't care about ground specifically. We just care about any touched borders. But I also don't want to. I don't want to manage the normal sort of. I want to give a little bit of leeway. I want to let you tap the ground, I guess, but you got to get off of it quick. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say if touched borders, if you touched a wall, a floor, a ceiling, or a semi-solid, if you touch down on any of those, and current character dot damaged on solid, then challenge character touched solid. What we will do in that case is we're just gonna start ticking your HP down just a little bit. We're gonna say it's gonna take 10 frames to actually lose an HP. And, well, let's start with this. I'm gonna break this if statement apart a little bit. Okay, so if you are a challenge, this sort of special challenge character, and you touched a border, then deduct 1/10 of an HP. If you are the challenge character and you did not touch a border, and your HP is fractional, like it's less, like it's 3.7 HP. If this dot HP mod 1 is greater than 0, that's I think that should do it. That's fancy talk for. Is there a non-whole number HP? Then I'm gonna let you kind of restore a little bit of that. How much of that? Do it in tenths again? Oh, that's not gonna work, is it? JavaScript has, as with most languages, there's some rough handling of fractional numbers. And even though mathematically, as long as we're going up and down by 0.1, we should always hit the whole number, in practice, if you add 0.1, 0.1, 0.1, and 0.1, you actually get like 0.40000000001 or something. It's just some screwy stuff with how numbers are handled. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna say HP fraction equals 0.1. So we're gonna store that as a variable here. And I'm gonna say if your fractional HP is something like 0. If this dot, I'm gonna say that after we add that HP, if this dot HP mod 1 is less than the HP fraction, then just set just remove that little bit of extra. Just flatten it out. So if I'm adding 0.1 and I wind up at, oh, well, now my HP is 4.0003, just round it back down. Round it back down to 4. All right, so let's see if that works. So, undefined is not a function at line 111. Array.sum. Touched borders.sum. I thought that this would give... Oh, you actually need a... I think that works. I didn't think I had to give you a function there, but I guess I do. All right, whatever. All right, so yep, there we go. Wow, that is fast. Oh yeah, you just die. You just die fast. Oh, actually, I'm in the negatives now. Oops. All right, so there's something to work on. I've got some HP goes down and into the negatives. So I've got something related to HP equals 0. Let's see here. Probably somewhere around here. No. Where is our player HP? Oh, I bet our player death is in here somewhere. Oh yeah, look at this. The player HP functionality is way down in here. So we gotta move that up after this and hope that that doesn't break anything. Bramble theme. I don't know, this mix might have Bramble Scramble in there. All right, then now we should see if we die. There we go, now it works. And then we go back to main menu. All right, so something else is we want that initial, we want to have like an initial you make the first move functionality, like player has interacted or something. Basically, you can touch the ground initially, but let's see here. Ideally, I would like to place the character better in the level so that they start on the ground. We don't even have an initialization function for the player yet. I guess I don't need it yet, but let's see. Player started. Player has made some interaction. Fired weapon, for instance. So right now that's going to be the only interaction. But this whole mess about right down here about this stuff, we're only going to run this whole block if the player has actually done something. Logic being that when the player first loads in, I don't want them to immediately be like, oh crap, what do I do? Also, why is this already red? Did I mess something up there? I think I did. Yeah, look, he's red. Why is it red? What's going on, Rover? Why are we red already? UI handler. Red. No. Draw weapon button. Draw HP. Draw portrait. Player hurt timer. What's our player's hurt timer? It is greater than 0 for some reason. Hurt timer goes to 60. Oh, okay. It does this. All right, this is the thing I was worried about with. I hope this doesn't break anything. So when a player takes damage, they need to also, that's where we set the hurt timer, not down here. Better. All right, not beans, Hopper. Give me Hopper. There we go. So he's fine until I start moving. and then it starts taking HP off when I touch the ground. But it's only gonna do that. It's only gonna go down if I stay on the ground for more than 10 frames. Once I hit 10 frames, it locks in that lost HP. So as long as we stay above the ground, we're actually fine. There we go. That's pretty much Hopper's gimmick. But it makes it very, very difficult to actually play through the level. Like, levels are okay. Bosses are gonna be a nightmare. Like, how even? The combat stuff is gonna be tricky as it is. Tricky enough as it is. Yeah, because you can't even hug the walls. I think that, well, actually it doesn't even count that for some reason. So that's probably how you'll get away with it. Whoop. Yeah, you can jump down just a little bit, grab the money and go. But yeah, it's not easy. It's very precise. So I think we would probably want to let the player start with a jetpack. So let's see here. Inventory. Wait, what clears out the inventory? When you die, when you lose the game, what clears out your inventory? Return to main menu. Oh, we just clear out your weapon handler. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So that means what I need to do is that. Okay, so characters. We'll have an initial weapons. We're gonna have initial weapons for each character, and we can define them individually. So we're gonna have, where's our little pea shooter? Weapon pea shooter. That's gonna be Rover's starting set. And then Hopper will start with both of these. All right, so, well, we'll see what Bean starts with. So that means that when we start the game, uh-oh, weapon pea shooter is not defined. Oh yeah, because it's not, because this character stuff happens before we load up the different weapons. Which I think we can fix by just moving the character logic to after the weapon initialization. Oops. So if we just move that down here, then yeah, that works. Okay, so now when you start a game, on-click character, weapon handler dot inventory, initial weapons. I think this will work. We're gonna find out. Rover, pea shooter? Yes, cool. Hopper, jetpack? Yes, cool. Oh, jetpack. Jetpack is infinite. Just by nature of him having a full speed reload in midair means he can fire the jetpack infinitely, which, you know what? I'm okay with. I think that's reasonable based on how difficult this character will be. Yeah, let's do it. Let's leave that. Okay, so that works. So that means we can get rid of the initial weapon set here. That means I think the dev exit is, we're not going to see that again for a long time. Because you no longer start with that. It's now based on your character that chooses your starting weapons. And so I'm not going to put dev exit in here. Okay, so that's one unlockable character done. You still can't unlock him. I need some way of unlocking characters. We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. I've got some ideas. We could tie it to achievements to make it like, to unlock this character, you need to unlock this achievement. And so certain achievement ties to certain character unlock. That might be fine. So let's add in a flag there for unlock, let's see, achievement gate. Achievement gate. And then it'll be a list of achievement IDs. And what we will do is every time you unlock an achievement, we will compare it against the characters list of locked characters. And if you have all the achievements in the achievement gate, after getting an achievement, then we unlock the character. So let's go to our achievements. Our achievement handler. Yeah, like beat the game. Would be a great one to tie to that. Let's do loot. Let's say, oh, you got to unlock loot. If you unlock loot, then you get Hopper. Do we want to have the ability to? Maybe it should be a surprise. Like basically just as you get achievements, characters will unlock, and you'll find out when you get to the character select screen. Hey, you unlocked that one. Wow, check it out. So on unlocking an achievement, let's see here. Where's that gonna go? We've got check for unlock. We've got the update functionality. Okay, so here's where when you achieve, we're gonna add a check for character unlocks right here, which we are going to call that whenever you achieve a character. And let's see. The displays push achievement. Displays. So in the drawing, what do we need out of that? You need the name. Hudson, thank you for $5 more going to Camp Horizon. And the image index. Oh, and that's always going to be okay. I was wondering if there was some kind of way to shoehorn in a character unlock. That would be pretty nice, because then it would be like, hey, you unlocked this achievement. And then it would go away and say, you unlocked this character. Maybe in a later version. I knew it was going to be in here. It's Sticker Brush Symphony. No, this is the one from DKC2. This is the one you like. of characters.filter. Okay, so look at all of the locked characters. Okay, so we want to look at locked characters dot, we want to grab their achievement gate. So that's going to be a list of strings. So achieve, check for unlock. This one sets the flag, right? Yes, it sets the unlocked flag. So what we're gonna do, achieve name of, all right. Let all required achieves unlocked equals, we're gonna say true until proven otherwise. Favorite song in gaming now. I mean, it's a good one. It's a good one. So let's see. This dot achievements sub achievement name dot unlocked. Oh, so I can actually get by with a lambda. Achieve name. Actually, I think this does work. It's ugly, but yeah, that is super ugly. But the function, the property name, yeah, you get the multi-stream going. Should I get picture-in-picture going? Commentate the race. The song is over now. Oh. There you go. There you go, buddy. All right, so if we have all required achievements for this character, then locked character dot unlocked equals true, and then to do pop up notification to let you know that you unlocked the character. And we are going to temporarily change this achievement to get 3 money, which is a lot easier to unlock. All right, so we're gonna that's a good point. All right, so we're gonna get 3 money in our account real quick to get this achievement. Boom! We got it. And now we're gonna set our own HP equal to 1. And now we're gonna go take damage. Boom. And now we return to main menu. Hopper is unlocked. And Beans is also unlocked, but that makes sense because I didn't tell the game. Yeah, that works exactly as expected. Perfect. Because I didn't tell the game what achievement to put him behind. So Hopper needs a better achievement to be behind, so we might put both of them behind beat game temporarily. So you have to beat the game to unlock Hopper and Beans. Favorited like 8 remixes of the song. Don't burn out on it. That's something to be careful for. You gotta be careful on that front. I can't wait to listen to this song until I hate it. It's gonna be great. That's the thing to watch out for. All right, so we have functionality now. You switch between songs. Oh, well, you're fine then. I mean, to be fair, I will occasionally just have a song on loop for an entire workday. Not because I particularly like it that much, but just because I guess I stop thinking about it and start focusing on work. It's just noise at that point. Okay, so we have created a system now where character unlocks are controlled by achievements. You have to get every achievement in a list and then the character is unlocked. You need noise? I get you. It is, I'm right there with you, man. Yeah. So, I mean, it's just nice to have something in your ear. All right. So we have successfully made one functionally different character. We have made it so that character unlocks are tied to achievement unlocks. And now what I would like to do is modify this system a bit. Just a little bit. So that I can have character portraits appear in the achievement window. Yeah, I've had those days. Because right now, what does it do? Oh yeah, right now, when you get an achievement, $300, okay. Right now, when you get an achievement, it just pops up in the corner, and it's just the name of the achievement. So I could just say, I could tell it that the name of the achievement is the character's name. This is tricky. So displays, a list of displays. I could just say it doesn't have an achievement, but it's a character instead. That might be the way actually, that might work pretty nicely. So let's do this. Let's try this. Character is locked character. When you sleep, you have a YouTube video or song in the background, but songs with words are bad in your opinion most of the time. 50 endless normal levels today. That's slow and steady progress. So we're gonna say current display dot achievement. Current display dot achievement dot name. Otherwise, that's gonna be ugly. I really just want to say name is, if this is an achievement based versus if this is a character unlock based. Okay, that should work. And then there's this matter of the index. So let's do it like this. If this is an achievement, then draw it the old way, which is basically just draw the star icon. Otherwise, draw the character icon. How do we do that? That's gonna be weird. Because it's a guaranteed image, so we're gonna say let image equal document dot get element by ID, and then it is current display dot character dot image ID. That's going to give us the character, and then we should be able to draw image, and then our location, destination X, destination Y. Is this it? It's minus. Let's try this. Let's see what happens. Let's go crazy. Okay, so first, okay, so there's our regular achievement, and achievement handler dot lifetime run completes equals 1. That didn't work. How does that achievement work? How does beat game work? That should be enough. Achievement handler. What you doing, buddy? Not getting any achievements now. Maybe the loot is the special one for some reason. Oh, or maybe this would be bad. Have I never tested having multiple achievements unlocked? Oh, there's a bug in the achievement display. Oh, achievement handler dot displays. We have 2 displays here. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay. So I need it. Yeah, it never gets rid of the old one. That's the problem. That's okay. That's easy enough to fix. If current display.timer plus plus. So we want if current display.timer is greater than or equal to this dot display times 2, then remove it. Splice, I think is, yeah, there we go. That'll just pop it off the front of the list. Okay, so now I should be able to get multiple achievements. Loot 300, yay. Multiple things purchased, yay. Yep, there we go, okay. Run complete. Let's see it. All right, so I got the you beat the game achievement, followed by... well, he's there. He's down there. He's just small. Or he's too big. Oh, and we also got beans. All right, excellent. All right, well, let's take a snapshot of that so I can see exactly what went wrong there. Okay. Lovely. All right, so the display location is off. Is Hovercat coming to the writing party? Wait, what's the writing party? Do I know about the writing party? Hovercat's been doing some writing, a lot of it, mostly in the mornings. Draw image X. I'm gonna have to do the whole thing here. Ah. The Writers Guild. Source X, source Y, source width, source height. Okay, that's easy part. Wait, I think we can get away with, yeah, we can get away with destination X, destination Y, destination width, destination height. Don't know if she saw the invite. If it was on Discord, probably not. She doesn't really do Discord. Alright, so let's do tiles, width, and height. The X and Y is way off, though, I think. Actually, what does the image look like? What does the actual image look like? Show me beans. No, show me rover. Oh yeah, it's gonna be way off, isn't it? Oh, it's not square. Okay. Because the achievement block is like this. All right, I need to open up Paint. Let's open Paint. Let's just do some comparison of sizes here. Get rid of the... Oh wait, actually this is fine because I can use... This is ugly. I'm gonna clip that, and I'm gonna clip that. I just need to compare some sizes. Okay, so somehow Rover and the gang are gonna have to fit in there. What are we gonna do? We're gonna squish them down 50%. Looks like it. Looks like it. scale 50%. Yeah, it'll look a little ugly, but they will fit. But then the X and Y, that's gonna be the goofy one. It's gonna be hard coded. Y is probably fine. X, let's just eyeball it until it looks about right. So previously, so let's give it an extra 10. At least it's quick to try. Achievement unlocked. Oh, it's still gonna be too big. Well, he's in there. He is too. Good job. Good job, everybody. So what I really want is image.width over 2 and image.height over 2. This is your favorite Pokemon Saga? You've had me play this one before, haven't you? Oh, I did not send the Discord notification tonight. That's a good point, Hudson. I better send that, huh? I was super rushed getting over to start tonight. Better late than never. All right, so this 10 was too much. Let's just drop it entirely and see if that's okay. Oh, hey, how about that? Okay. Now we definitely need a little bit. And also, I want him to have the lit version. The one where he's not all green from lights. Probably. Hey, there he is. There's the boy. Very cramped in there. Very cramped. Character name plus unlocked. All right, so now when you unlock a character, it will say, hey, you got this achievement. And then after the achievement notification, it'll let you know, hey, you unlocked Hopper. Or, hey, you unlocked Beans. And that's it. That's reasonable. Tempted to double the size of that. Yeah, mostly I just have to remember to do it when I start streaming. I've got a list of things I need to do at the start of every stream, and I just don't remember a lot of times. If I'm like in a hurry to get started, I'll usually just forget a lot of the things I'm supposed to be doing, like the Discord notification, starting the bot, plugging in my microphone. Ideally, I would love to have some way to automate it, but I can't really tie into Twitch because Twitch doesn't really notice that I'm, like, Twitch can't send their own notifications out, so that seems like a terrible idea. All I really need to do is, like, figure out some way to tie in Discord messages to my bot so that I could automate sending the notification out. And that's the other thing, is that, yeah, they're terrible like that. Is that I stream at the same time every, like, week. The weekly schedule is very, very consistent. All right, so we got it. check that one off the list. Achievement stuff works. We want another character. Reloads at full speed. Okay, so we got that one. Okay, so here's another idea I had that would be easy to implement. A character that has a character that is damaged by money, but something. That's the trick, because what's the something? I mean, presumably some free items in the shop, or maybe like you just get free money at the end of every level. But is that good? It doesn't really have to be good. You don't necessarily choose characters because they're strategically better in some situation. You're gonna be choosing characters. You're gonna be choosing characters for a challenge. I think that's gonna be the main thing. Hey, characters unlocked. We did it. Text. Oh, actually, now we can actually include the information now that we have some of this. Dermdove, you're just in time for Hopper to be unlocked. So now we can have an actual bio. So bad. This is the trick. This is Hopper's gimmick. Hopper takes damage on the ground. Hopper needs to constantly hover or hop. Takes damage from, I don't want to say landing, because although initially when you start the level you're safe, but after that you're not. Takes damage from touching the ground. But reloads full speed while midair. That's the advantage. And starts with a jetpack. I should mention that, shouldn't I? Starts with a sweet jetpack. Hopper, who is Hopper? Let's talk about Hopper the character, not Hopper the dog that Hopper is based on. Let's see. The Minecraft block. Hopper is not a Minecraft block either. That's also a different Hopper. Very confusing, I know. Nor is it the... I'm sure there's got to be some other characters named Hopper, but guess Hopper. I was trying to see if the bot was going to do anything with that, but no. Mario is Hopper. Oh wait, Hopper was the leader of the Broodals. Wasn't he? The little green one? The little leprechaun rabbit? He's also a Wheel of Time character. Do I remember that? I remember... Matt's horse was Pip. I remember that because I was like, oh, that's a fun little clever name. I like that. I gotta use that at some point. Oh, it's been a while. I only got to like book 5 or 6. And then I realized I wasn't having fun anymore. I was just doing it because I felt like I had to press on. I've gotten so far. I heard it gets a little bit faster once the author changes. I should have thought of that, audiobook style. Let's see here. Hopper is energetic. That's Hopper's character arc. Is Day still here? I don't know. Day might be in Turtle's channel. Day's been bouncing around. Why? Just. You're gonna ask her something. Okay. Day, if you're still here, Hovercat has a question. You could just at her.
It's wildly off topic. That's your stream.
Yeah. Hopper is a untamable. That doesn't look right. Untamable? Unharvested force of pure energy. As a longtime friend of Rover, Hopper has sworn to assist. Actually, we don't need that much text. Like, that would line it up right there. There we go. That's good. Punchy. All right. So you have to beat the game to unlock Hopper. That's what we're going with right now. Good boy. Explode. Hopper unlocked. Oh, it's too long. Full speed, mid-air, reload. Just takes damage on ground. Let's see. Let's go with that. Yeah, we need to be punchier on our stats. That's Hopper. There he is. There's the boy. Takes damage from landing. Let's try that. I could break it apart into multiple lines, but I don't know. It doesn't look as nice to me doing it that way. Actually, I don't even have to start a game. I could just run this first command. There we go. Starts with a sweet jetpack. All right, I like this. This is fine. This is good. All right, now we got to figure out what Beans' special abilities involve. What is his gimmick, for lack of a better word? He could be the one that like slowly loses health over time if he's not actively damaging enemies. Is that like super impossible? I'm straight up stealing every one of these gimmicks from Crypt of the Necrodancer, FYI. Every single one of them so far that I've got on my idea list. So maybe I should just think about that. What does that mean? What can I do with that? Can only fire in time with the music. Good luck. Let's see. What can we play around with? So I've already got an idea of not allowed to touch money, which would be a pain if you pick up magnet weapons. You'd probably just never buy a magnet weapon. Let's see here. Zero gravity? No. Just really, really low gravity or something? Would that be interesting? It'd probably be very difficult to play with. Yeah, we're back to the Game Over remix. We've looped. We have looped. See, I could try like the character that like loses, like starts losing health if they haven't damaged an enemy lately, and then killing an enemy heals you. Weapon breaks if you get hit. That means Bramble will play again. You know your stuff, Hudson. Let's try making that one Beans' thing. Like Beans has to be destroying enemies, crushing enemies. So let's see. Math. So we're gonna put that one as must keep attacking. That's his special flag right there. So we could hypothetically stack multiple special attributes onto a single challenge character based on how we're building this. So that's fun. We probably won't, but we could. All right, so where does that fall into? That code goes into player, sprite, enemy. Is it the main enemy code? I think it is. So that's where we handle the HP up. If current character, is that our variable that we're throwing around? Yeah. If current character dot must keep attacking. That sucks. Player.hp. Well, let's see here. Currently, if player.hp mod 1 is not equal 0, if we have fractional HP, then player.hp equals math.ceiling of player.hp. Round it back up. And then player.hp plus equals 1. And then, oh wait, only do that if we're less than max. If player.hp is less than player.maxhp, then player.hp, increment it. File select, good song. So what I need is, project player bullet. Yeah, you need to actually damage an enemy. Does fire count? Does burn damage count? Check for enemy hits. Boom, 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 boom. Dobbs boxing. I think so. But only if the enemy has not already been damaged. So it's gonna be like right here. Time since enemy damaged equals 0. Sure. That's how we're gonna handle this, apparently. So let's see here. We're gonna have a... Oh wait, no. Here's an idea. We'll do fractional damage again. Not gonna be great, but we're gonna run with it. Okay, so there we go. And then last but not least, in the player update code, we're gonna say player.hp minus equals, how long are we gonna allow between? Let's see, 100 frames. Let's see how that plays out. Here we go. Ooh, nope, that's very rough. That's very rough. Look at that drain. Oh boy. Haven't even seen an enemy. Oh, but I'm healing. Oh, but too slowly. Far too slowly. Oh, that is brutal. That's way too much. Okay. We need at least double the time on that. I'm gonna go with slightly more than that. All right, so let's try this. Let's try beans again. Okay, so now it's kind of slow. Okay, I hit him, so I can keep moving. Oh yeah, this is something that I feel like is gonna be very difficult on early levels. Oh, see, I'm back at full health now. Oh, this is an interesting challenge. I will say that. You can't really stop to collect money. Oh, yeah, that's tough. Okay, this level should make it pretty easy, though. In fact, I should be strategic about the enemies that I go for, so that if I need to heal, I've got boom, boom, boom. Yeah. I didn't get any money. All right. And then we begin again. Just damage it and move. Oh boy. All right, health is going down. Health went down from actually taking damage for once. Oh boy. Yeah, this is absolutely brutal. Oh, I can't hit anything. Okay, here we go. Here's a chance to get some of that HP back. This is a challenging character. Wow. All right. Oh wait, is my HP is going back up to full at the start of every round? I don't want that, do I? No, of course not. Why would I want that? Ah, I can't land a single shot. Gotta get up close. Oh, I hit him. I think. There he is. I hit him again. Got him. Now we gotta get out of here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. My health. Ooh. Homework done. Nice. Oh gosh. Alright, so this is at least easier for keeping my health up. Oh, you guys haven't seen the a lot of the new bosses. But they're actually handcrafted instead of just big balls of random enemies. Ouch, ouch. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. All right, this is less fine. This is less fine. Oh, I ran out of ammo. Okay, that is very challenging. I think if I had actually bothered to collect money and buy new weapons, that might have been doable. I'm gonna keep it at that rate. So what is that? That's 525, 250. About 4 seconds. You have to hit an enemy about every 4 seconds to maintain health. If you can actually kill them, you gain health. So it's not bad. It's doable. So we need to do, what do we need to do? We need to make sure that our character bio specifies why this is a challenging character. Let's see here. Repairs on heals when dealing damage. Takes damage over time. I think that it sums it up. It's like, it doesn't get down to the nitty gritty, but it is true in the technical sense. Yeah. It is technically accurate. Although you heal a tiny bit from just damaging an enemy, but you heal a full block from actually landing a killing shot. How do you unlock? How do you unlock? You know what? We'd never specifically. I don't specifically have an achievement for beating a game as Hopper, but I feel like that would make sense. Like, beat the game to unlock Hopper. Beat the game as Hopper to unlock Beans. So maybe Achievement Gate, beat game, and I guess that means we have to have another. We have to build another achievement for that. It does, doesn't it? Yeah. I was thinking that when I made that. So let's see here. We're gonna have our so we've got lifetime run completes. We want to have list of, let's see, characters beaten game. I don't know. Ethics in video gamers gamer score. The ethics of gamer score sounds like some weird elective class. So I want to have an achievement for complete run characters. And then when you beat a game, which is to say when we increment this guy right here, achievement handler dot complete characters dot push current character dot name, unless current character dot name is already in there. If achievement handler dot index of current character dot name equals -1, then add it to the list. Have you played Pac-Man 99? I have not, but you know who has played Pac-Man 99? Germ Dove. I don't get any of the new stuff. I don't know what the little Pac-Man icons running around. He does have 2 thumbs. I don't know what the little Pac-Man icons are doing there. I don't get what the bar at the bottom means. Like, I understand the general concept is going to be similar to Tetris 99 and Mario 35 of if you do well, somehow that maybe adds more problems to the enemies. I don't know, in Mario 35, it felt like sometimes you wanted to get garbage. Like if your time was low, you wanted to have more enemies to fight and run through with your star or fireball. Okay, so the white and red Pac-Mans are the ones specifically that are sent. Those are the garbage. Okay, so we should be able to very easily have an achievement for that might be incoming garbage. Okay, they did not do. They don't ever do a good job of explaining those games. Yeah, I think they're thinking like, oh, it's very straightforward. Don't worry about it. Okay, I need a snappy achievement title for beating the game as Hopper. I was thinking something like Hop to It kind of thing. What was yours?
Can't stop her the hopper.
Can't stop her the Hopper.
That's it.
I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. Also, that's an issue, is like, he's listed as question mark right here, but I would be spoiling it. Crisscross made you jump. Yeah. Let's make this one a little bit more reasonable. Yeah, that'll be good for now. Big game, multi-character. Okay, and now that achievement is the one that will gate in. This is where it all comes. The reason we're making this an achievement is because that lets us gate in beans, such that if you beat the game, it's like, yeah, you did it, but you still don't have beans. Then you have to go in and beat the game as Hopper in order to actually win. So that would be, you have to get achievement handler dot complete run characters. So we add Rover and Hopper to our list of, and then it's like, oh, you unlocked Hopper to it. You know what that means? That means you get beans unlocked. There you go. It works. This is good. And right now there's only the 3 characters because I'm lazy. But hey, we have successfully already tonight we have achieved our goal. In that the game will now allow you to unlock new characters, and those characters have special mechanics that are significantly more difficult than the base game. Like notably different. Notably more difficult. Yeah, this is going to be version 0.6. I need to add that to my version history, which for some reason I put that in the UI folder. But it makes sense. This update has character. That's the joke. That's the joke for this one. Left. Good. So, is that all we did? Is that pretty much it? Is we, like, all the stuff we've changed here is just, hey, good job. There's now more characters. Which is not, I don't want to downplay that. That's still good. We do need to change. See, now it updates to 0.6 here. Boom. So this block of data is what feeds into our version history page here. We need to figure out what weapons to give Beans. What weapons does Beans start with? I feel like Beans needs to get some good damage out quick. Like, he needs to be able to just go to town, right? He's got the pea shooter. I feel like maybe he wants the shotgun, right? I think Beans gets to start with the shotgun. Beans gets the dev exit right off the bat. That's what he gets to start with. We could do... Germ, did you see the grenade launcher in action? Did you ever get to see that? Or the grenades in general? I've got 2 different grenades. The fire grenade is meh, but it's effective, especially if it rains down fire. The magnet grenade worked out very nicely. So basically the whole grenade system, which I'm fully crediting you with the idea there, is that a weapon can have a triggered weapon property, which is another weapon, which basically means that in certain situations, the bullet that gets fired, wherever it lands, or after a time period, or after hitting an enemy, it triggers another weapon, and you can upgrade the launching weapon or the triggered weapon individually. Either of those can be upgraded individually. So if it's like, oh, I want to upgrade the damage of a weapon, it could either be the damage that the actual grenade does when it hits something, or it could be affecting the damage that the particles that fly out of the grenade do. Those can be upgraded individually in this system. So I'm really satisfied with how that worked out. So firebomb. Fire it. I thought that was gonna hit the ceiling. It expires after a certain amount of time, and now this guy is having a very bad day. And then I love this one, the Ferris wheel. That's basically just the magnet thing. But it works out very nicely in crowds, and it works against bosses as well. And grenades have a special reload property that they will reload even if they are not the actively selected weapon. By default, weapons will not reload unless they are currently active. But grenades are one shot. And so it wouldn't make sense for you to have to like wait around letting them reload. But this basically gives you the incentive of like, hey, use it when you have it. It is nice. It instantly sets single enemies on fire if you hit them dead on. But with crowds, especially in later levels where there's lots of things. Oh, and this is nice because the magnetism also affects the money. So it's a little 2-for-1. I like it. I didn't do a whole lot of different types of grenades. The obvious one is just a... Did it not? I think it... Surely it must have, right? Rewind. Yep. We'll have to see that again. I'll wait for this to reload. Oh, it hit him. That hit this one at least. But each individual magnet particle can only hit an enemy once. So basically, after the initial effect wears off, even if they're still in the field, he was also a positive. Even if they're still in the field, it doesn't count. Yeah. All right. But yeah, I think that whole system works out very nicely, even though I haven't made a ton of weapons that utilize it. I didn't even make like just a standard projectile grenade, like a grenade that when it explodes, it just breaks apart into multiple projectiles. Mostly because I was like trying to figure out, well, what do I do? Like, if I hit an enemy dead on, then it'll just, most of the projectiles will just hit the enemy. And then I'm like, all right, well, that means I have to add piercing as an effect for regular projectiles. And what I ended up doing instead was adding bouncing projectiles for a separate weapon, based on eventually the idea of turning it into a grenade. that like just sends a bunch of bouncing projectiles everywhere. But I didn't actually get to that point, so that one's still on a future update list. All right, take that off of Rover. He doesn't need those. He doesn't need those toys. He'll have to buy them like everybody else. All right, what does that leave us with? Like what is missing for this to be a playable, complete game? I think. All right, so there's still one thing. Buy his weapons like a good boy, like the good boy he is. There's one thing. Wait. Oh, there he is. Wait, didn't I already have? Wait a second. Weren't there already 10 achievements? And then I added an 11th? There were. Where's the 11th achievement? Where's my 11th achievement, guys? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Main menu. All right, hang on. Bug fix time. All right. On click achievements. Okay. Achieve buttons. Push. Achieves is achievement handler. Object values. There's 11 of them. There are definitely 11, but I only see 5 buttons here. UI image 20. It did not actually create the extra achievements for some reason. Oh. Y plus equals rows. Oh, why did I do this? Why did I hard code that as 2? Okay, whatever. Well, it's better now. It's with the 10th class. There was some great fan-made models of that too. People did so much work. People were doing all the work. Terrible, sad fact. Jungle Inferno was the last major update. There have been no major updates since they added the Gas Passer, the Hot Hand, and Dragon's Fury, and the second banana. It was the SMB2 update of TF2. Aww. There will be no major updates. The last major update. This is it. That's it. All right, so there we go. Gotta go fast. So some of these achievements are like niche and related to specific weapons. Like, hey, get this particular weapon and then do a kind of difficult maneuver with it. One of the weapons I added is a shield, where when you fire it, it just deploys a shield around you that stays with you, and you can't take damage while you've got it active. What's more, if you are moving at speed into an enemy, you deal contact damage to them instead. And it's proportional to how fast you're going. So if you go really fast, you can one-shot some of the weaker robots. So there's an achievement for getting 4 damage with a single shield bash. It's the charge and targe. It's straight up the charge and targe. What was another one? Upgrade a weapon. Upgrade a lot of weapons. Ignite 5 robots in 3 seconds. Maintain a speed of 20 units per second for 3 seconds. That's pretty fast. There's only... I think that might be... You have to have Hopper or a specific weapon that has a lot of kickback. All right, the rest are pretty straightforward stuff. Okay, I think the last piece we're missing for this to be a done game, the big air quotes is because I can add a lot more content. I can add a lot more weapons. I can add a lot more characters. I can add a lot more achievements. But those are all just more content. The one thing I've been putting off this whole time is save and load. Reason being is I wasn't going to build a system for saving your progress and loading your progress, knowing that, well, I'm going to build an achievement system at some point, and I don't want to have to redo the save and load once I figure out what the system looks like. So that's where we stand now, is I think now that we have unlockable characters done, that was the last thing I was missing before adding, saving, and loading. Pixel, why are you still awake, man? Oh, do you need a snack? Oh, good point. You're currently eating snacks. You need some water? Would you also like your grapes? Did you make grapes? Would you like me to make you some grapes? Produce some grapes? Produce some produce? You guys enjoy this fantastic Mario Galaxy music. I'll be right back. I'm back. Wet raisins. Isn't that all grapes are? Just wet raisins. Save and load. Okay. I think this is probably just going to be planning session at this point. All right, so save and load. Here's where we stand on this. This will be version, I think save and load will be version 0.7. Or maybe it'll be version 1.0. I don't know. Oh, and there was one other thing I wanted to do. I wanted to have a more graceful ending. Because right now, when you beat the final boss, I think it just takes you to the credits, and then you're back at the main menu, and that's it. Which you can already get to the credits, like, immediately. But it would be nice to have some kind of, not necessarily cinematic, but just like a little bit of like a full screen art saying like, hey, you did it, good job. And then go to the credits so that you at least get something out of it. Mainly the goal, we're back to Sticker Brush Symphony. The goal is that as new versions are released, people don't feel like they have to beat the game again. Because like, I just beat the game, but now there's more content at the end if I do it again. But it doesn't really feel worth it because I feel like I've already earned it. So I want to make sure that all of the rewards, such as achievement progress, all that, I want to make sure that's all built in so that in later versions you don't lose that. So that I'm not adding things that require you to redo gameplay you've already done. So we'll see how that goes. You do it every time with Terraria. Maybe some people are okay with that. Personally, I'm not a fan. It's like I have not played Minecraft in many, many months, mostly because I'm thinking like, I'm just gonna have to restart a new world once the new update comes out. May as well just wait for a year instead of starting a world now. So, All right, so save and load. I've been careful about how I manage things so that it should be easy to have a very small save file. Like, it's mostly going to store, what is it gonna store? It's gonna store which characters are unlocked, which that can basically just be a list of names. Don't need anything beyond that. Actually, I should be writing these down. Save file. Save file needs list of unlocked characters. You enjoy Terraria more? I mean, it's yeah. You can be wrong like that if you want to. Achievement handler. I want to have the list of unlocked achievements. List of unlocked achievements. And then also, there's a few items in here. Mostly these lifetime achievement variables. Lifetime achievement variables. These are the ones that are things that, like, how many times have you beaten the game? These are things we definitely need to store in the save file. We can't just drop that every time you restart the game. That's the main stuff. Wow, Pixel. Controversial much? It would be super easy to just do those 3 sets of things. List of characters, list of achievements, and list of achievement progress for these guys. I don't know if we need to have the ability to save mid-run. That would be...
You listen up. Here's the story about a little guy that lives in a blue world, and all day and all night and everything he sees is just blue like him. Inside and outside blue, his house with a blue little window and a blue Corvette, and everything is blue for him and himself and everybody around, cause he ain't got nobody.
Nice. The complexity of the save and load would be much worse if I allow you to save mid-run. Not impossible. Would not be impossible to do. Because I very carefully set up the weapon upgrade system so that I can basically store a list of upgrade IDs. It did cut off. I mean, it does that. If it's a long message, it will just cut off. So it's not impossible to do, but gosh, that would be very annoying. Like, substantially more work. Because as it stands, I can basically just, like, I guess at the end of every level and whenever an achievement gets unlocked, whenever a character gets unlocked, during those times, I can just bloop and move over. That's the plan, at least. All right, what should we? Oh, okay. Hang on. I was looking for raid targets because this is basically just talking out the ideas. So Turtle and GameCube are still playing Mario Maker Versus. Do we try to get in on that? Do we raid and watch, or do we try to get in on that? What's the consensus there? Get in? All right, let's see if we can pull that off. Let's ask. Let's ask.
I died! Good for one more. Absolutely, Dobbs.
All right. Apparently, we're getting in on this.
I'll stay on for a couple more.
Mario Maker.
No, I do, but I'll play like maybe another 5 games.
No!
Sounds like things are happening.
Oh, they got me. Oh, they got me.
I hate that.
You don't. You don't. You really do.